Hello explorers, welcome back. So it has been quite a while. I have been gone out of town since Tuesday, and normally I would just do my cash stuffing while I'm there, but I just didn't have time to go to a bank to pull because my husband did get paid while we were out of town. So I toyed with what I was going to do. Was I going to do this week's paycheck and all of that, even though it's significantly late, or not? But ultimately I decided, like, I have to cash stuff for these bills or we're going to be behind. Not behind, but, you know, we won't have in there what we need to. So I'm doing it, even if it's late. So you guys might be getting, like, double videos this week, so just be prepared for that. I might be doing 2 a day. If I do 2 a day, what I'm thinking is normally my videos go live every day at 6 a.m. My time. I'm on the West Coast. I'm thinking I might do one maybe at 6 a.m. and then another one at maybe like, schedule the other one to go live at like 2 p.m. my time. Maybe 3 p.m. my time, because then that would be 6 p.m. on the East Coast. Excuse me. Or I could just do 6 and 6. I guess that would work. Maybe I'll do that. So not every day will there be 2 videos, but some days there's definitely going to be. I know this video, I'm filming it today. You guys are going to see it today. Because I am back in Vegas. I got in last night. Obviously I couldn't go to the bank last night, so I got up, went today. I'm filming today, and you guys are going to be seeing it today. So it's not obviously going up at 6 a.m. because it's already 3:51. All right, let's get started. So this is March paycheck. I don't know what number paycheck this is. We're going to call it, that's a good question. What are we going to call this? Because I don't actually know, if I'm being completely honest. Let's see. We did. So this will be March paycheck number 4, I guess. All right. So we are working with, why does this not seem right? Okay, well, we are working with, let me double check. I just had it. 1686. So this 1686 is actually for, let me zoom you guys in some more so you can see it better. This 1686 is actually for March paycheck number 4 and number 5. And I'll show you how we're going to do that. So, first thing I have to do, this 1686 is after I've already paid my bills out of the check. His check was actually $27.10. But we paid bills out of it. So after paying all the bills out of it that I pay out of it, 1686 is what's left. So I guess I don't really need to show you guys, but we basically just split that in half. And that's what we have for each week. So this week we only have $843 to work with, which is not very much at all. We typically have a lot more than that. But we have, mortgage is not getting anything, and that is because I went ahead and paid it. So mortgage is $23.02 and 34 cents. That's how much we would normally have, or that's how much we need. I'm sorry. Wow, I need to get back in the swing of things. Normally I would budget 500-ish. We're not budgeting anything because I paid it. So we're going to put that we have the $23.02 out of $23.02. That's why this number is so much smaller, because I went ahead and paid the mortgage. So, and normally we would budget for mortgage. Trash, we need a total of $55. We are adding $5 in. So that means that we now have, let's check actually, because I don't know. So we go back here into trash. Trash has $45, so that means we have 50 of the 55 that's needed. So we have 50 out of 55. So next week that will be fully funded and we'll make that payment. Then is HOA. HOA, we need a total of $165. So we budget $14 a week. HOA currently has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 because we just made that payment. So that means we will have 28 of the 165. Next is Progressive, which is my car insurance. My car insurance is $138 a month, so we budget $35 every single week. We just made that payment, so there's nothing in there. So we have 35 out of the 138 that's needed. And so we are now budgeting for May's payment because April's payment, we are ahead on Progressive. Next is the HOA fine. This one does not have a goal amount, but we are charged $25 every single Friday for not having our backyard done. There is currently $50 in that envelope, so that means we will have $75 in there. So we are budgeting a total of $79. Is that how much that is? 5 plus 14 plus 35 plus 25. So we are budgeting a total of This is why these erasable pens are the absolute greatest. If you're looking for them, they are linked in my Amazon storefront on Amazon, and they're linked in several of my videos on TikTok because I love them. And so we take the $79 that we budgeted from the $843 that we have. I'm going to erase this and put how much we're actually working with up here. Okay, so we take $79 from the $843, which leaves us with $764. So now we go to cash envelopes. And this is basically my weekly spending. We have groceries. Which groceries, you guys, we had only spent like $75 out of our grocery budget. So what I did was, since this Legoland trip wasn't really budgeted for so much, I went ahead and let us use the grocery money since we were going to be gone most of the week anyways, because we did end up leaving on Tuesday. Originally, we weren't going to leave until Thursday. But we decided to book a couple extra days and go out there early and do some collabs out there just because I have more motivation when I'm on trips to do collabs. So we actually knocked out a bunch and we got some new scratch offs. They're so good. They're not up in the shop yet. I will get them up there soon. But because we had so much grocery money left, I went ahead and let us use that as our some of our food money. So we do still have left in grocery 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, $51 left. Originally I was thinking, okay, I'll just put $175 into grocery since we still have 51 left. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to budget the $225 and I'm just going to build up grocery. And then once it gets to be a little much, that will just go into an envelope in bill savings so that maybe we can have a month worth of grocery built up. So we're still gonna budget $225 for groceries. And gas is the same thing. We were gone, but I went ahead and let that our weekly gas budget pay for the gas for the trip. So we're gonna pretend as though we have no gas left, even though we do. But whatever was left with gas, I went ahead and put it in the travel gas sinking fund. So we are going to budget $125. And that's all we're budgeting for cash envelopes this week. So that is $350. Which means we need to take that from the $764 we had left. So now we have $414 to go towards challenges. All right, so let me grab the challenge binder and we can get an idea of what we're doing for challenges. So, excuse me. Challenges. So for dice, actually let's start with the mandatory challenges. That's going to be our 52-week challenge, which is $53. I do these ones a little bit different, so I subtract that right away. So we'll do minus 53. So we have 361 left. Next is Bill Killer. That is a mandatory for me. We budget $25 a week for Bill Killer. So minus 25. We have 336 left. Christmas is another one. I budget $25 a week. So we take 25 from there. That leaves us with 311. Next is dice. Dice, I'm going to budget $24. Because I think we're coming up, let me double check. I think on dice we're coming up to another $24 one. Well, I guess if we roll 2 4s, we'd come up on it. So maybe not. So let's not do, well, we'll do it. We'll leave it. No, I don't want to. Okay. So let's just budget $15 for dice this week because we don't have as much to work with. So take 15. Oops. Okay, that leaves us with $296. Put that away. Next is... Oh, I added Sudoku back in. So let's do 15 for Sudoku. Now that we're done with it in the Japan binder, I had mentioned I was going to bring it over into games. 281. We have Disney cards. We'll just go ahead and say 15 to be safe. That leaves us with 266. Next is Yahtzee. Let's do 25 for Yahtzee. That's usually an okay number. Leaves us with 241. Then we have Shut the Box. Shut the Box, we're going to say 20. 221 left. Then we have our save $2,024 in 2024. Let me look at that one really quick. What is the biggest one on here? 37? Oh, 38. Is there one bigger than 38 on here? I think that is it. Nope, 40. There's 40 right here. So we'll do 40. So minus 40. That leaves us with 181. We do the monthly, which we're just going to put 17 into it. I haven't printed it. I printed it, you guys, but I just can't find it. Actually, you know what? I wonder if it's in this. I just found this envelope that has, like, challenges in it of mine. I don't think it's in there, but it very well could be. No, I don't see it in here. No, it is not in there. Okay, so we're just going to add 17. Minus 17. That's 164. What do we have left? And I think that's it because the rest are scratch-offs. So we'll have 164 to do scratch-offs with, and then hopefully hopefully we'll make it after the scratch offs. We'll be able to do a second one on here because I really want to make sure that we're getting 2 big ones done on here. Because I'd really like to finish this by like June, hopefully, especially since we're not doing road trip anymore. So I will be right back and we will cash stuff my bills and cash wallet. So give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. I have Paycheck and we are going to cash stuff this into bills and cash wallet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 320, 40, 60, 80, 94, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So $429 going into the bill binder. All right. So I'll just leave this right here. Excuse me. So, let's see. Groceries is getting $225, and I'm not breaking it up because there's a lot of change in there because it's everything we have left from last week. So we now have 1, 2, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 276 in grocery. Like I mentioned, anything that's, once this builds up a little bit, I will take the leftover and probably put it into an envelope in Bill Killer for grocery. Excuse me. Gas is getting $125, and I was breaking this up, but the gas station we've been buying gas at, we get it cheaper if we pay cash. So, who doesn't want to save 10 cents per gallon? Much better than the cash back that I get using my credit card, so it makes sense to keep that in cash and just pay it in cash. Takeout is not getting anything. We're skipping all of those. I need to just pull this money out and put it in the bank. That's the mortgage. I went ahead and paid it, but trash is getting $5. So we have 20, 40, 5, 50. So next week this will be fully funded. HOA is getting $14. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So now it has 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28. Progressive is getting 20, 30, and 5. And so it has $35 in there. Forgot we paid that. We are now cash stuffing for May. Ford is not getting anything. HOA Fine is getting the last $25. So now in HOA Fine we have 75. Next week when it's at 100, I will pull this out and I will make that payment. So that is it for the budgeting of March paycheck number 4 and cash stuffing my bill binder. So I'll see you guys back here for game night. So until next time, bye.